and welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the PiG Sty Festival number 5 Qualifier 2. Welcome back to the semi-finals. Hope you guys enjoyed that brutal OST. I apologize for the downtime, but of course Showtime and Gerald were locked in battle in an intense PvP long late game on Ultra Love. We're back on Ultra Love. We're back with the PvP, but two very different players. At least one of them is different, as we had a crazy result and a crazy upset, I would say. Showtime is out of the tournament. He's out of the qualifier. Crazy turn of events, and here we go. We have our next series spawning in the right-hand corner of Ultra Love. We have our Polish Protoss player himself, the Red Protoss, representing Streamer Zone. It is Gerald. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the Pink Protoss player, the Canadian Protoss, representing Basilisk. It is Trigger. Let's go. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is Gamba time. It is Gamba time. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat, as you have a couple of minutes here to place your bets on either one of our two players. And we just got an update as well. The upper quarterfinals has concluded. Mana Mana took down Spirit. Mate, I was favoring Spirit there. I was favoring Spirit. For those that can see in the chat, Pig dropped by. He was like, yo, what series you want to cast? I was like, I'll tank the PvP. I got you, papi. I got you. I'll take Gerald versus Trigger, assuming that Pig would get Spirit and would get a TVP. That did not happen. Oh, good. My mistake. I assumed that there would be maybe a Terran player, but really I should have had faith in the Protoss papi. Just non-stop PvPs back to back to back. PvP semifinals for both matches. So check out Skillets versus Mana over on Pig's channel. We have Trigger versus Gerald here on our channel. So again, open up some tabs, multi-twitch it up, check out all the PvPs, as of course we will meet up in the grand finals for that qualifying match. We are almost there. We're getting there. For now though, we're settling in to have our initial gate expand economic opener here out of Gerald. Likewise, Trigger going for his own gate expand as well. Economic openers all around. Welcome one and all to Ultra Love. This map is known for economic greedy play. The reason for this is the ramp. Unlike many other maps, there's a small ramp coming into the natural, so it's very defendable. Very defendable here, so it is viable to cut corners. It is viable to be greedy. As a result, we're entering a longer game state as we have our tech of choice, Stargate from Gerald. Let's go. It's going to be a Stargate opener out of Gerald. Likewise, across the map, Trigger going to be opening up here with his own 2-gate opener. Yet to throw down his tech. It does have a probe on the map, but the probe is going to be hunted down as his scout is denied. Probe does fall. We can see Gerald scouting for proxies, making sure that everything is on the up and up. Again, we just covered Trigger in a previous PvP against Creator, and there was an intense back and forth, a lot of all-ins, a lot of cheese, a lot of aggression, a lot of proxies. Not here. Not here. Not this time. Not on Ultra Love. No boy. Just catching up with the chat. Gerald in PvP is when you get to the final Dark Souls boss on a broken, worn-out stick. What do you mean, Patty? What do you mean? Ah, no. Mana pop. He did pop up. He did. I give my praise back. Oh, no. Ah, no. And again, Gerald, he played well. He took down Showtime. Impressive. Yo, Hydra, why weren't you on the bracket? Este Hydra. Haven't seen you in a while, Pat. It's been a while. Good to see you. As Gerald does open up with the initial stasis, now moving out across map and making his way towards that natural. Meanwhile, here back at home, we have our Twilight Council into Blink. So Blink paste opener here out of Trigger. We'll see if he can maintain himself against the Oracle. Third base is going to be delayed. Probe goes down. Not bad. Does catch a worker. Stasis trap as well. Will delay the third base even longer here. As Trigger, he has resources banked up. Oh. Oracle dips in. Does dip in. Gets one more probe. Gets two. Gets three. 4 probes here go down. Very nice damage by Gerald. Does dip away. Does pull out. Likewise, gets eyes on the linear third base of Trigger, but the Stalkers are moving out across the map. There is a slight small window here where Blink is going to be done in time, but only by a couple of seconds. Not the biggest of windows here, as Trigger does move out for a counterattack. Back at home, Gerald, he's set up on the high ground, but Trigger, he checks the third. Does check the third base location, allows Gerald to take the linear third base as well. Hallucination confirms Twilight Council. Gateways blink on the way. Hallucination does confirm, and Trigger, he backs off. We're gearing up. We're building up towards a longer game. Yo, I just... Who do I see in the chat? Not just Hydra. Jumi. Hold up. Hold up, Jumi. Am I not mistaken? That didn't you say you were going to try and play in every tournament and every qualifier? I don't see you on the bracket either. Jumi, what's going on? Jumi. Ay, ay, ay. I don't see no Jumi on the bracket. SMH my hedge. SMH. As Gerald does move out, he has high ground vision. Going for the blink, going for the dive. The last Trigger trying to keep up. Stage trap is going to be thrown down. Is denied just in time. So that Trigger keeping up. Pilo does fall. Better concave for Trigger. Does force him back. Whew. Does force him out. As Gerald does pull away. Papi. Ay, ay, ay. I've been playing the Mondays and other stuff. I just woke up too late for this one. Ah, smurge. Wasn't feeling so great, so I skipped today. Ready for the Wardy group stage later. Ah, okay. I see. Get some veg, Pat. Get some veg. All good. Take care of yourselves. Both of you, take care of yourselves. Get some rest. Rest up. Don't go full degen. As a Trigger, he does maintain himself, does force Gerald back, and so far we are keeping up with each other. No major trades. Fourth base now on the way for Gerald. Stage traps being thrown down. Impressive. He has kept that Oracle alive so far and is coming into play, adding a lot of value with all those stasis traps. Likewise, a Trigger getting his own fourth, but last out of position, and the fourth base, it's going to be denied. Massive pickup. Not a bad start here for Gerald. Delays the fourth. Keeps Trigger pinned at home. Adepts on the right hand side. Ooh, they get caught though. Trigger, he's all over this. Catches the Adepts. Denies the harass. At the same time, main armies do clash. Gerald taking a lot of hits. Has to fall back. Up! The bait! Not quite. Observer does arrive. Oh no! Oh my god, stasis goes off, and Gerald, he pops off. He dives on the army, takes out the sentries, the stalkers as well. He can keep going. He can send it. Does have the stalker advantage. Oh, blinking over the wall. And Trigger, he's in trouble. Gonna be forced back, and Gerald, he's waiting for the stasis, waiting for it to run out. He wants the stalkers. He wants them. Oh, and he's gonna get them as well. Yeah, big loss here for Trigger. Immortal has arrived. Trigger bleeding out more stalkers. In total here, 11 stalkers that go down, as opposed to the 9, so not 2 anymore here compared to Gerald. Not too many more. Immortal comes in to reinforce. Trigger, he does save what little he can. Oh, not again. Oh, wait, okay. Casito, papi, casito. Almost. Trigger, he rotates. Gerald trying to keep up. Rotating as well. Gerald's out of position. No shield battery. Uh-oh. No shield battery at the fourth base. Pylon, oh, denies the warp in. Pylon goes down. Massive pickup. Warping gets denied. Gerald's out of position. He's racing on over. Trigger doing well for himself. Getting into the mineral line. Probes are falling. Commits to the warp in. It does commit, overwhelms the zealots. Again, Trigger playing careful here, pulls back. The gateway, sorry, the base is under fire. The Immortal not really coming into play here. Wasted DPS on the Nexus. He's going for it. He's going for the Nexus. Can he bring it down? He can. Fourth base does fall. Oh! Gerald, he goes to the dive, takes down the Prism. Takes down the Warp Prism. That's going to be 17 probes falling as well. 17 workers go down. Gerald that much more committed. Fun fact, he lost 17 workers. Gerald's actually behind by 3 probes. Not by many. Down by 3 workers here. Gerald still has that army supply lead. Gerald's reinforcing, moving out, going for the fourth base of Trigger. Can he not get down? Can he bring it down, Pat? Oh, nice force fields. Trigger, he holds the line. Does hold the line, forcing his opponent back. Building up more Immortals. Shield battery is done. Trigger, he's holding. He's holding on. Gerald rotating around in between the bases. Oh. Pokes in. He's trading with the Zealots. Gerald gonna be forced back. Get Trigger, he does have that upgrade lead. He's got +2 of his opponents. +2 soon to finish up here for Gerald. Still on the way. Still on the way, and Trigger, he's not stopping. We have the Prism here in production as well to reinforce across the map. At the same time, Zealots, they do hit the mineral line, but there is a defensive warp in. Trigger, he defends, he holds. Tries to move out. +3 starts up for the players. +3 is on the way. We can even stop here. Trigger, he is up in supply here, but most of that is going to be in Zealots. Mainly in Zealots. Gerald's up 10 Stalkers. Trigger once again rotating, looking for a way in. Prism has arrived. Has arrived, going in between the bases. Better concave here for Trigger. Collapsing into the army. Yeah, this time the Immortals are going ham. They force back the Stalkers, the force field, so they will slow down Trigger. Yeah, the army gets pinned back. Trigger, he peels up a couple of Zealots. Head off towards that third base. Pushing in towards the fourth. Shield Battery coming into play. Stasis behind the mineral line as well. But Gerald, he's bleeding out so many Stalkers here. Just inefficient fight here for Gerald. Bleeding out far too much. And Trigger, he's done it. He's broken through. He breaks through the defensive line, gets into the middle line as well. Stalkers forced into the main, and the fourth base, it's forfeit. Fourth base, it goes down. GG gets called, and Trigger, he bounces back. He takes game number 1. Whew. GG. Trigger does take a lead in the series. But again, it's an intense back and forth. Gerald had his own moments. Remember, he denied the fourth base. He was able to catch out the army with the stasis, of course, able to outtrade. But we saw that Trigger was able to counterattack thereafter, hit the fourth base, brought it down, and unfortunately, Gerald, he couldn't quite recover from there. When it came to the assault at the fourth base, as a reminder, Gerald, he was out of position. If you remember, his army was at the third base. He had to rotate over. By the time he did, I mean, the base was already on fire. Like, the base was already under fire, already going down. That was also the moments that, if you remember, Gerald's reinforcing warp-in was denied as well. As the pylon went down, denied the warp-in, and it was an uphill battle for Gerald. GG. GG, well played. Trigger takes the lead, and now we are jumping into game number 2. Let's go. Let us go. Ooh. The rivalry, I'm here for it. Oh no. Ah no. As we are getting into our next game, and spawning in the top right-hand corner of Amygdala, we have the Polish Protoss player, the Red Protoss, down in the series. Can he bounce back? Can he force that ace match representing Streamer Zone? It is Gerald. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the Blue Protoss player, the Canadian Protoss, representing Basilisk, leading the series 1-0. It is Trigger. There's no forgiving any one game. Ah, no. Let's go. As we are opening up, in regards to one-gate openers, considered to be unsafe and illegal here on Amygdala, so I can't imagine we're going to be opening up in an economic fashion. We'll keep an eye on our players here, as Gerald does move out with his probe. Okay, gateways are on the way. And there's that second gateway for Trigger, so 2-gate opener versus a 2-gate opener. No crazy gate expands or Nexus first or any of those shenanigans. Not here, not this time. As my eyes are on this probe. Hello, Trigger. What's going on? What are we doing? Show us the pylon. Show us the proxy robo. There it is. Pylon gets thrown down. Now, for those that are curious, we actually saw Trigger proxy robo one-way stolen creator on this map. In this very position. This is Trigger's go-to. Pylon has been thrown down, Cybercore is on the way, and we are waiting for that robo. Until then, Gerald, he's scouting. He's scouting, he's checking. Gerald, he does notice that the pylon is not where it should be. He notices that it is missing, and we'll see if he can find it. We'll see if he can find a set of pylon. As there's that robo. I mean, I say he's noticing he has yet to recheck the main. Robo's on the way. Defensive robo out of Gerald. Good read. Playing safe. Robo in the main. And with that, he'll have his own robo production or immortal production available to him. Building up, we're getting there. It's always, it's always illegal. Ah, no. Ah, no. Oh, as Gerald, he does find it. There we go. Nice scouting here. It does check, does confirm. It does get eyes on the robo. At least now he's aware of what's going on. There we go. Safety. Shield battery in the mineral line. Ooh. Would have been in position for a proxy Stargate. Immortal production has begun. Second pylon as well to keep everything powered. This Trigger is reinforcing. It's going to be reinforcing. Here comes that War Prism. War Prism alongside it. Gerald's still building up. Gets his third gateway. I believe Trigger is on... Ooh, just a 2. There we go. Just a 2-gate setup for the time being. Third gateway now on the way. This Trigger is going to be pushing forward. Again, Trigger, he knows he got scouted. Gerald is ready here for that prism into the main. Speaking of, uh-oh. Trigger dips in. Oh! Takes a volley. Does pull out. Shields get triggered. No major losses from either side. No major losses yet. This Trigger, he rotates over. Goes for the gateway. Gateway is exposed, and it should go down. Not a bad start. Not a bad start for Trigger. Oh, nice control. Saves the Adept. And likewise trying to get within range here of that second gateway. And he is within range. Gateway taking a lot of hits. Ooh, does depower the robo though. Oh my god. Gerald, calm down. I apologize, I didn't notice. Neither did Trigger. He will repower. That's a massive pickoff though. That does lay the Immortals. I mean, it delays everything here. Yeah, the Prism is locked down. Uh-oh. Prism is locked down. Gerald, he breaks out. Again, every second counts here. The longer this goes on, the better it is for Gerald. He's going into a bay, going into disruptors. Trigger just now getting another Immortal. Things are looking a little bit dire here for Trigger, getting a robo back at home. We're waiting for that disruptor. Waiting for the Novas. Here we go. First disruptor has a right. Nova goes up. Oh no! Ooh, massive connection. Ay, ay, ay. The Prism too little too late. That was what, 2 sentries and an Adept going down. And no more force fields. That is brutal. No more force fields here for Trigger. He cannot look down the army. He cannot push in. We see Gerald. He confirms the robo is still depowered. And he moves out. He moves out across the map. Gerald, he's all over this. Man, he's crazy. Oh my god. Gerald. Yeah, Gerald, he expands. He breaks out. Is an army in position. Trigger, he deflects. Does deflect. Isn't taking a lot of damage. Mortals, they trade well. Oh. Catching out a Stalker. Almost getting the pylon. And Trigger flexing his control. And Trigger is going to be forced to expand. Where does he go from here? Another gateway alongside Blink. He's committing to a 2-base all-in. Sorry, 1-base all-in. Meant to say. He is committing. Gerald, meanwhile, expanding. I mean, the more disruptors he has, the better it's looking here for Gerald. So difficult to push into this kind of army. Trigger, he does expand. But that's a late expansion here. Trigger, he is behind. Gets a pylon. Doing what he can. Hallucination confirms that Trigger is expanding. Y'all should be feeling confident. He's up to 3 disruptors. As he moves out, Trigger, he comes back. He's back into the main base. Oh. Denying mining time. Going for the shield battery. Go, he races back home. Shield battery goes down. Ooh, Prism taking a little bit. Oh no! The Prism! There's no way out of this. The Prism goes down! Oh, that is not dead space. That's not a safe space, Pappy. Oh, no. And with that, that's 2 Immortals. That's the War Prism. Brutal loss here for Trigger. That was not worth it. Ay. Again, that corner of the map, it's not safe. It's not safe. Oh, no. And May Gerald, he's looking to tie this up. Looking to force that ace match. Building up more Immortals. His own Blink as well. That area has been catching a lot of players recently, actually. It was on Sunday when we casted Skillless versus Ryung. Ryung, he also tried to hide a medevac here and it just got shut down. Also happened with Ryung. Here today with Trigger. Trigger rotates, never goes up. Catches 1 Stalker. 2 1-overs. Gerald's a little bit Trigger happy. And we go for the dive. And Trigger, he goes for the dive, he blinks in. Boys are being pulled, takes down 1, takes down 2 Immortals, not bad. But the boys are tanking so many of those Immortal shots. Trigger goes for another blink, another dive. But Trigger, he's running out of units, he's running out of steam. There's almost nothing left here. GG gets called, and Gerald, he will take the game and tie up the series 1-1. Whew, GG. Gerald will tie this up. Alas, Trigger, he did have some momentum early on, but the winning move there. The winning move for Trigger, for Gerald was, of course, coming back from behind. Sniping the Robo, denying the Pylon, and depowering everything. Crazy moves. GG. GG, well played. As Gerald was able to shut down that proxy, able to shut down the Immortal production, and that leads us into the ace match. Let's go. Lead this all the way into game 3. And we'll see how this story ends. I think it's a best of 5, if I'm not mistaken. It is all matches best of 3, only the qualifying match. The qualifying match is best of 5, at least according to Wikipedia. Oh wait, what? Oh. My apologies. My apologies here. I assumed that it was the #1 player to qualify, but it's actually top 2. My apologies. Okay, well, let's go. Let's go. We're jumping in. We're jumping in. Was that changed? I swear it wasn't. It didn't say that before. Am I crazy? Oh my god. But here we go. Sporting in the right-hand corner of Talisman, we have the Polish Protoss player. We have the red Protoss representing Streamer Zone. Tying up the series 1-1, it is Gerald. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the Canadian Protoss player, the blue Protoss, representing Basilisk. It is Trigger. Yeah, there was some confusion, if I recall correctly. Wikipedia said what? Okay. Yeah, so I was going off of Wikipedia. But it looks like, yes, you're correct. That has since been changed and adapted. Hopefully the players realize, I'll be honest, as this is a best of 5, not a best of 3. It's a best of 5. Because even the challenge says that the finals are a best of 5, but looks like we are adapting on the fly. Meanwhile, gas steal. Oh my god. What's been happening? Gas steal here by Gerald. Does save the gas geyser. Likewise, we have our gate expand set up here. Gate into Cybercore, into Nexus. From the side of Trigger. Gerald likewise doing the same. Gate expand. That's a Cybercore, not a second gateway. So economic openers from both players. Which is more viable here on Talisman. Here we go. We are going to be knocking this down. This also means that I'm going to have to fix up the predictions, so I do apologize. All good, all good. So far, a big delay. We just see Gerald going for the Stargate before expansion. Goes Stargate first. Trigger stuck on 1 gas. I mean, he can't quite afford it. Yeah, so big brain plays here by Gerald. Going for the gas seal, making sure he doesn't take up. There's that Nexus for Trigger. And Gerald, he can reign supreme here in the sky with that Oracle. Let's go. Also, welcome one and all to Talisman. This is a TLMC map. It's a TLMC map that we are featuring here in a lot of online events, whether it's events like the Big Store Monday, Sparkling Tunic Cup, Turtle Tussle as well. As Trigger, he does dip in for the Scout. Confirms the Stargate, confirms the Oracle, he knows what's coming his way. Trigger is aware. Likewise, Trigger with a Pylon block. Not bad. Denying mining time, delays the expansion, but we'll see if Trigger can maintain himself and defend against the Oracle. Here we go. It's due because Rainer declined. Oh, I see. But yeah, thank you, Azura. Thank you, Azura, for clearing that up. Do appreciate it. Baby. Which means, yeah, this is a qualifying match. Let's go. Qualifying match. Crazy. We'll make sure the players are aware as well. As Oracle dives into the main, stasis going up. The boys are pulled away just in time. So far, good reaction by Trigger. Second stasis. Oh, the layered stasis. Let's go. Gets 2. Do we get a 3rd? Show us what you got. Not quite. Not quite, as we do see Trigger is across the map. Knocking down that front door. Shield better be putting in a lot of work. Puts in a lot of work here. Trigger forcing his way up the ramp. The wall is not a wall. He gets in. Does slip in. Probe's going to be going down. He can 2 shots. Oh, he's going to get locked down though. He's going to get locked in. Forces the recall. And the Stalkers will escape. Does get out. Does pull away. From here, Trigger back to saturation. Trigger, he's up 10 workers. Remember, he had the faster natural. He had the better economy. And the Oracle did not do well enough. Did not allow Gerald to recover. And he's behind. He's behind here in the worker count. Even forced to make a safety Void Ray. Ay. Getting a bit of an overreaction here from Gerald. I mean, he was in danger, to be fair. But now Gerald, he's stuck at home. Trigger building up. He is building up. Likewise breaking out, so looking to expand, taking a third base. He will do so. Probe did fall. From here, just getting to his own blink timing. Blink is almost done. Gerald, he's behind when it comes to blink. He's down when it comes to his bases, his economy. It's just been a really rough start here for Gerald. And it looks like we are committing at least to a proxy across the map. Yeah, it's a massive gateway explosion. We have 4 gates on the way. That's going to be 6 in total. Sorry, 7 in total. So it's going to be a 2-base, 7-gate all-in here out of Gerald. It's going to be all or nothing. I say that, setting up for an expansion. But still, a lot of gates. And he's now moving out. He's getting ready for his push. And we'll see if he can catch that trigger off guard. See if you can catch him out. Likewise, knocking down those rocks. Does knock them down. Oh, both players do. Trigger moving in. Does move in, dives on the Void Ray. Void Ray goes down, StarCraft behind this. Can Gerald bait him in? As he's being overwhelmed. And Trigger, he's got more Stalkers to reinforce. Does overwhelm the army. Up, he notices. Notices Stasis. And takes out both as well. StarCraft say do not connect. Trigger is going to be overwhelming. Breaks through, still maintains the greater army. Knocks down the proxy. And Gerald, he just cannot keep up. Not like this. Not anymore. GG gets called, and Trigger, he will take the game. We'll take a lead 2-1. GG. GG, well played. Whew, Trigger, he will take a lead 2-1. And again, we are being informed that this is going to be, yeah, best of 5. Best of 5. Let's go. Let us go. So Trigger takes the lead, but last we still have more games ahead of us. Beautiful, beautiful. So we are jumping into ley lines. And again, I believe Mon and Skillis, they are facing off over on PiG's channel as well. Oh, we're racing with our PvPs. Who's going to be done first? Let's go. There's no saying if both players are knocking down the rocks, then one of them is wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's, yeah, true, true. Oh. Oh. Never mind. We'll be back. We'll be back. Oh, good. As we are going to be remaking with the correct server this time. Of course, Trigger, he's in Korea at the moment. Living in Korea. Of course, Gerald in Europa. And here we go. This time we have our correct server and we are loading into ley lines. Let's go. Beautiful. Do we have any more invites available here for the PiG Sty Festival? I'm curious. I'm curious. For now, though, we are jumping in and spawning in the top right-hand corner of ley lines. We have our Polish Protoss player, the Red Protoss, representing Streamer Zone down in the series. He has to fight back here and now to force the ace match. The pressure is on. It is Gerald. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the pink Protoss player, the pink Protoss himself from Atlanta, Canada, representing Basilisk. It is a Trigger. Here we go. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so it looks like all the invites have been finalized. We'll be going over the entirety of the player brackets or the player invites after the event. We'll get there. Don't you worry. Whew. But yeah, shout out to both Gerald and Trigger. I mean, to make it this far, Trigger, he took down Creator to make it to the qualifying match. Likewise, we had Gerald take down Showtime as well. Like, two very big Protosses did fall before their hands, before their feet even. And now they're up against each other. Two gate open out of Trigger. Likewise, 2 gate open out of Gerald. No crazy gate expansion shenanigans this time. Not this time. As we are facing off. Ooh, hello Trigger, as he does throw down the second pylon as a fake proxy pylon. Okay. Does throw it down. Does keep it hidden. And especially after cheesing previously in this series, the goal here is to mind game Geralt and to make him believe that there is a real proxy to force an overreaction and to force a response. Get into the mind of Geralt. Let's go home. Here we go. Here we go. Look at the bracket, it's best of 3s. This is a best of 5, so there was a... if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. You're scaring me, Pat. You're scaring me. As the probe does go down, Trigger does take the expansion. So far, so good. Setting up back at home. Likewise. Do you have our take of choice? Twilight Council on the way. Twilight Council is on the way. Also, can you guys ask Pig about... Uh-oh. Can you ask him about the match? About it being a best of 5? Because I think they played at a best of 3, right? Are we all on the same page? Because I believe Skillis and Mana, they just played a best of 3 instead.
Game paused.
Oh, as it looks like there's a little bit of lag. Sorry, I was otherwise distracted as well. Hold on, I'm listening to the stream.
So I guess these guys are playing the best of 5, which is cool. We can go check it out over there. See who's going to be the final player. Skillis does join it. Hey, Light. Yo, aren't the semis best of 5s because top 2 qualify? No, you guys did correct, Light. You guys did good. So what ended up happening is I don't think we put the info correctly in the bracket, or if we did...
Game resumed.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was just quickly asking Pig. I was a little bit concerned. We're good. We're good to go. We are good to go. Whew. As we are settling in. behind us building up our robo. Likewise, Gerald taking his third. Third base is on the way. Likewise, Gerald working towards his own blink, calming things down. A bit of a more intense opener here. But we're settling in regardless. As Gerald will have the faster third base. And we'll see what Trigger can get done, as he's going to be the first to move out. He's moving out. Has the higher Stalker counts. His goal here is to apply pressure to the third base. Going for the third. Likewise, Gerald's out of position. Yeah, he's out of position. Pylon's going to go down. Not a bad pickup. Going for the Stalkers as well. Gerald, he's in trouble. Has to fall back. Does have to fall back. So far, greater concave here for Trigger. Does move in, and Gerald, he's in trouble. No, ooh, does have a shield battery, thankfully. Does have a shield battery. Back at home, at F's, they're popping up. It's gonna be 6 probe kills. Trigger falling behind the economy, but can he bring down the fourth? Can he not get down? Likewise, blinking away. Adepts still wreaking havoc. Adepts are cleaned up. And with that, Gerald takes a lead. He's up in workers. He saves the fourth base. And does survive. Whew. Not bad. Gerald does take a lead. Third base now on the way for Trigger. Third base is on the way. Trigger, he's reinforcing. The pressure is on. Pressure is on. Moving forward. Shield barrier's not ready. Trigger still up in Stalkers. With this Immortal, can Trigger break through? And he's going for the base, going for the expansion. Probe's going to be going down. Depth takes shade into the mineral line. And the Nexus will fall. Massive pickup, he can just keep going. And Trigger, he can keep pushing. Points are being pulled. Nice Immortal control so far. Does focus on the Stalkers. Immortal taking a lot of hits though. Takes a lot of damage. Does go down. And Trigger, he pulls away, but the damage has been done. Takes down the base, takes down 12 workers. Trigger takes a worker lead. And from here, all he has to do is just back off. Just back off, just retreat, just calm down. Just calm down, papi. Pulls away. It's okay, keep playing best of 5. Yeah. I did ask Pig in the chat. I didn't get to hear his response fully, because we had to cast, of course. We have to go back. We're good to go. Good to go. Gerald moving in. Again, the pressure is on. He is behind. When behind, Dark Shrine. Dark Shrine is on the way. As they shade into the mineral line, they do cause a distraction. Gerald trying to catch out a Stalker. So far, unable to. Does get 4 probe kills. Does get 4 workers. Despite that, Trigger still maintains a lead. Still up in workers. Now working towards +1. Charge. Gerald does have that upgrade advantage. That is true. He's up in upgrades, but that may not matter. As Trigger, he has the Immortals. Has the Immortals. Moving through. Rotates over towards right-hand side. Does rotate. No shield batteries. Uh-oh. No shield batteries, no defensive setup. Trigger dive on the army. Is up 4 Stalkers. Does almost Stalkers. He has Guardian Shield as well. Trigger, he can try to take this fight, but doesn't go for it. Doesn't go for it yet. Gets a 5th. I mean, the reality is, Trigger, he doesn't have to push in. Like, he's ahead. Like, he doesn't have to fight at the third base. He's chilling, he's fine. He's up in workers, now up in bases. He can just back off and reap those rewards. And calm down. Really, the pressure is on Gerald to move in instead. Gerald does rotate. Oh! Does rotate. Bleeds out a Stalker. Trigger now refining his army. The Dark Shrine, I believe, is done. DTs are available for Gerald. Alas, hasn't warped any yet. There's that Dark Shrine. Also for Trigger. Your DTs are warping in. Do we have any cannons? There is. One cannon here at the natural. Cannon not quite on the way in the main. And none here at the third either. But the natural might be all he needs. As that's going to be one Dark Templar. One Dark Templar, 2 Zealots. Making the way in. Gerald, he distracts. But oh my, Trigger, he's so quick. Oh my god. Sorry, 3 DTs. So they have different shapes on the Prism. But with that, he does warp in. Shuts down the Dark Templar. Gerald moving in. Massive warp in. Warp it into the main. And Gerald, can he pull this off? Trying to pull Trigger apart. Warp in does complete. Probes are falling. Okay, 9 probe kills so far. Not bad. Gerald takes the lead. DT here at the natural. Cannon goes down. Cannon does fall. Prism warping as well. Again, this isn't bad damage here. Gerald doing well for himself. Does do well. Rotates through the center. Gets his 5th base. And amongst all that chaos, Gerald, he's bringing himself back into this. Does bring himself back in. So far, so good. As Trigger, he's still supply blocked, by the way. Oh my god, just now breaking out. Breaks out of the block. Oh, catches the Warpism. Looking at the supplies, Trigger, he still has that Stalker lead, even on Immortals. Slightly ahead on Zealots. It's not as clear cut. This Trigger is pushing. It does rotate in between the bases. No shield batteries. Yeah, it does commit. Yeah, Prism is here as well. He can reinforce. He can juggle back. So far, the Zealots, they do clash. DTs, they come in to reinforce as well. And is there any detection? No shot. No detection. The DTs! No shot. DTs, they just wreak havoc, and there's no detection whatsoever. Gerald, he cannot shut them down. The Absorbed Man is just too much. The DTs, they pop off. 0 detection. No shot. And with that, he does a Trigger. He breaks through the defensive line, takes down the third base as well. No observers, Bobby. There's a cannon here at the third base, so the damage has been done. And Trigger, he takes it. He does take it. Never lucky. GG. And Trigger, he will take the series 3-1, qualifying for the PiG Sty Festival number 5. GG. GG, well played. Trigger, he will take it. Unfortunately, no observer. No observer with the main army. No setup there. And with that, the DTs, they did so much DPS on those Stalkers, on the Immortals as well. Did pop off, did break through. GG. GG, well played. Trigger, he will claim it, will advance on. Oh. We are done for today. You both spent all day casting. GG. GG, well played. GG, well played. Again, Gerald, he played well. He played so well here to make it this far. Remember, Gerald, who did he take down? He took down Showtime. He brought down Showtime of all players to make it to this series. Scrolling on over here, catching up on the bracket as a reminder. Also, a big shout out as well. A big shout out to All Hail Lulu in the chat. Thank you so much for the raid of 8. Do appreciate it. Hope you guys had a great stream. Hope you guys had a great ladder session. Heading on over here. Again, Gerald took down Showtime. Big name, one of the best Protoss players in all of Europe, but Gerald brought him down, but did fall here in the qualifying match in the best of 5. Very close, though, did make a series out of it. And even here in this most recent, in the final game, Gerald, he had his own moments, right? He had his own strong moments. He was able to get economic damage. He was able to bounce back, cause chaos, supply block Trigger. He was coming back in that game. But and that final fight as well was very close. The supplies were neck and neck, but the DTs, the Dark Templar, they popped off. They were the deciding factor there. Tipped the scales in favor of Trigger as there was 0 detection with the main army. GG. GG, well played. Whew, and congratulations to both Trigger and Skillus as they will advance on and make it into the main event. Let's catch up on the main events, by the way. Let's catch up on the PiG Sty Festival number 5 as we quickly set up our scenes. I got you. Don't you worry. There we go. Bam. Okay, there we go. Whew, from the top. This is the main event. I believe the prize pool has not been updated yet. I believe it has been increased over time. Big shout out to Pig, of course, for hosting the event and for his community for funding the event as well. I believe they're around like over 7,000 USD so far for the prize pool, and it is going up and up over time. And I believe there's some stretch goals as well for the event, so do check out Pig's channel. Scrolling on down here, we have the invited players. Oh, there we go. We have the invited players. We have a classic hero, Max Pax and Zaun. Ooh, some of the best Protoss players in the world are here. Likewise, we have Bunny, Björn, Clem, and Maru from the side of Terran. So we have 4 Protoss players, we have 4 Terran players, and we have 5 Zerg players: Dark, Rogue, Several, Shin, and Solar. Raynor was also invited, but Raynor did decline the invite. Raynor, he did let us know that he is busy on the Rift. Raynor a little bit busy, a little bit preoccupied playing some League of Legends, so unfortunately unavailable. Kappa of course, but is unavailable unfortunately, and instead that is why we had an extra slot available in the qualifiers. Who made it through the qualifiers? Hero did win the Pigasaur Monday this morning, but alas, because he was already invited, he could not actually earn the spot, so it was given to Cure, who got 2nd place. So Cure, he does receive the invite from the Pigasaur Monday, and likewise, we just featured both Skillus and Trigger make it through the 2nd qualifier of the day. So in the end, we have 6 Protoss, 5 Terran, and 5 Zerg. Let's go. We do have some nice race representation here, some of the best in the world. I mean, I'd say some of the best players in the world. Like, who are we missing, right? Are we missing Raynor? I mean, like, you know, he's busy playing League of Legends. What can we do, Pappy? What can we do? Likewise, I would say that we're missing maybe Showtime, but I mean, Showtime, he played in the qualifier. He failed to qualify. You know, we have Skills and Trigger instead. They do make up for that. So we have the best players in the world ready for you here tonight. I say ready for you here tonight, ready for this main event, and it will be beginning in a week's time. I believe scrolling up a little bit here, it does begin on the 27th of February, and it is going to be going on for the next, I believe, over 2 weeks. So for over 2 weeks, the event's going to be taking place. We have the group stage yet to be seeded. Keep your eyes on the social medias. Keep your eyes on Twitter and on Pig's Discord and on Pig's channel, as I'm sure they will be announcing the seeded groups. Oh boy. And we'll be going over the groups ourselves over the podcast, I'm sure, when they become available. So again, going to be a stacked event. This is going to be the next big online event in StarCraft. We, of course, started the year off with Little League Cup and Master Coliseum, followed by OC Season 12 Championship, followed by the PiG Sty Festival as well. So this is the next big event that everyone is playing in. We have the group stage leading into the playoff bracket as well. It's going to be a lot of solid StarCraft here. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. It's going to be beautiful. Do check it out. It's going to be an amazing time, I'm sure. Oh boy. Coming into this, it's too soon for predictions, but we will be hosting predictions, I'm sure, during the podcast for the group stage. 100%. We'll be going through our predictions. Myself and Yaku, I mean. We'll be all over it. All over it. The man works so hard. He does. Like Gerald, he's a very hard worker. And I mean, it shows, right? Like, it's one of those things where I hope Gerald isn't too discouraged, even though he didn't qualify, even though he didn't make it to the main event. I mean, as you mentioned, right? He beat Showtime, right? There's no shame in that. There's no shame in going down to Trigger after beating Showtime. Like, he had a really good showing, really good results, and I hope he's able to take something positive off of that scoreline and off of the series. Hope he's able to, 100%. I know that Gerald can be a little bit hard on himself. I know, just because he's been improving a lot, but at times barely doesn't quite get the results that he wants or that he's looking for. But he's an amazing player. He's an amazing player. And Hira's there. Yeah, Hira. Sorry if I didn't make it clear. Hira, he's invited in, which is why he's crossed out here. He got invited. So you can't take 2 slots. Hira, he got greedy. He got greedy, man. A tournament with more than 2 Zergs, crazy. Well, the reality is that if they weren't invited, they wouldn't have made it through. Oh no. Oh no, we had to invite them to get them past the qualifiers. That's how we did it. Shout out to Pig. He knew, man. The only way to get them in. Rain has been kidnapped. The rift is too strong. I predict Max packs. Este Yaco. But do you predict he wins? Not allowed to win twice. Not allowed. But otherwise, with that, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Thanks for tuning in. With that, we are wrapping up for the evening. A bit of a shorter broadcast here. I say that. No, 3 hours. Not bad for a broadcast. With that, we are going to be wrapping things up here. And up next, we have, bam! We have our lovely schedule, which was updated as well at the last minute. You can see the PiG Sty Festival. Let's go. But we have wrapped up today's broadcast here. PiG Store Monday, sorry, PiG Store Monday into the PiG Sty Festival, just full of chanchito, full of pig today, papi. Oh my god. And over on Wednesday, tomorrow, in less than 24 hours time, we have the Code for Giants Cup. That is going to be in, what, 10-ish hours time, almost 11 hours time. We're going to be live with some Brazilian on Brazilians action here on the channel. It's gonna be amazing, gonna be beautiful. Likewise, we have Rebellion versus Homono, a best of 7 show match on Thursday. We have the podcast on Thursday evening as well. We have the OSC Season 12 Championship on Friday, Little League Cup, Amantes de StarCraft, more OSC, SDO, and STC as well. Plenty of content, plenty of StarCraft on the channel. And yeah, if you see something that you like, if you can't watch it live, check us out on YouTube, YouTube, socials in the chat. You will get a link to our YouTube channel alongside everything else. We do upload on YouTube on a daily basis, so if you can't watch us live, bam, YouTube is the place to be. All the VODs are there, all the content is there. Check it out. Do check it out. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go get some food, I'm gonna go get some rest, I'm gonna go get ready here for Code for Giants Cup tomorrow. We only have one cast tomorrow. We do plan on having a Final Fantasy stream in the evening, and maybe a ladder session as well. I might just do Code for Giants Cup into ladder into Final Fantasy. That may be the plan. I may, of course, a break in between, but yeah. So far, our current schedule for the Cranky Ducklings is we leave Wednesday evenings off. If I wanted to, I could cast. Even more stock. Bappy, you know me. I'll cast. I'll put an event there. But we do want to at least leave one evening free. We want to slow things down a little bit. Casting 24/7 is maybe not the best thing in the world for one psyche. Maybe not the best thing. So we want to have at least half a day off a week. That's the plan. Not even 1 day off a week, half a day off. That's the plan here on the Cranky Ducklings. Let's go. So there we go. You're having some rest. Yeah, half a day. It is important. There you go. True. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to be heading off, and stick around. We're going to be giving another StarCraft streamer a raid. Who is live at the moment? Who can we send everyone over to? Let us double check the directory here. Who is live? We have Wardy, he's casting his Wardy TV February event. We have Harstham, he's live currently as well. We have Sort of playing AoE 4. We have Loco playing Age of Mythology. I still haven't played the Age of Mythology remaster. I want to though. Sal is asleep. Rex is casting. Who else is live? We can give some love to Wardy. I know that Wardy, he gave us a raid yesterday. Yeah, we'll give some love to Wardy. He gave us a raid yesterday, so Wardy, I believe he is now beginning his own event. He's going to be, of course, covering his own Wardy TV February, the group stage, so do check it out. Some more StarCraft is ahead of us. Do check it out, and yeah, with that, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, thanks for the support. If you want to support us monetarily, you can do so via Patreon, !Patreon in the chat, and you get a link to our Patreon channel. We do use that Patreon to fund our events. You can see them here before you. Bam! SDO, STC, MSO. We host 3 events on a regular basis, all funded via Patreon. If you want to help support those tournaments, if you want to help support the community, you can do so via Patreon as well. Otherwise, thank you. Thank you so much to all of our subscribers. Thank you so much to all of our Patreons. Thank you so much to all of our YouTube members. And thank you for watching. Hope you had a great time. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your night. And we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Take care, Papi. Take care. Ciao, Papi. Ciao.